Good luck. Alright.
Love you.
Say love you.
Your candy.
Oh yeah, shoot, that's in here.
No, not going.
Hi, Cece. Good morning. You.
Hi, this is Kimberly. It's another fun yet serious and earnest video on chit-chatting and gossiping to and about our favorite lunkhead. Some people tell me to stop, but the overwhelming it's mind-blowing. Majority of y'all tell me to carry on, so I will. I've always been good at carrying on. My mother used to call it a performance. She must have longed to see me on stage, but what confused me was sometimes she would say, "I'm fed up with your incessant carryings on." Oh, okay, well, excuse me. Anyway, my brothers always had different descriptions. Hissy fit, tantrum, conniption fit, being freaked out or overreacting. The one that used to get under my skin was to be told that I was in a bad mood, 'cause I didn't think I was in a bad mood. There's no better way to get to someone than telling them they are in a bad mood. They'll start contradicting you and shit. My latest bad mood was last night. I was overwrought from doing a bit of cleaning and laundry. I was opening up my second packet of SweeTARTS soft and chewy robes. Well, hold up for a second, because what I really wanted was the SweeTARTS Mini-Chewy Tangy candy. My daughter had been over and was eating a bag of it and offered me some. I cried when she left and rushed over to the magnetized shopping list that we have on our refrigerator, and I wrote it down. I precisely memorized the product name so as to be accurate, and thusly my husband would certainly get the correct item, but they didn't have it. So he was all apologetic and shit, and so he made a substitution, and I was like, "Well, thank you," with a little, quiver in my voice. But yeah, he made a substitution like they do in those grocery Walmart pickup videos I watch for some unknown reason. I don't know why I watch people's grocery hauls, and I can't stop. Anyway, he got me the substitution, and I knew I wouldn't like it. So, as explained earlier, I was opening up my second packet of SweeTARTS soft and chewy robes, and I noticed it said share pack, and I resent being ordered around by a damn candy company. What if I don't want to share? Obviously, I didn't, 'cause I was on my second pack, even though I didn't really like it. It also said colors from real sources. What is this real sources they speak of, and what did it used to be? I shudder to think. But anyway, so in preparing for this video, I was reading through the comments and shit. And I thought some of these insults were directed towards me, 'cause some people just start going off in the comment. My heart will jump and then fall to my stomach. It bounces up and down, and a tear will spring to my eye. And then I'm like, oh, that was for Chris, insane dipshit mega bitch twats. I'm sorry I responded poorly when you were acting like a complete asshole. Yeah, that's how I felt, but let me read you this latest love letter I got. I almost called an ambulance for her. I saved it so I can read it to you. Hold on. Here it is. The comment starts out, Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this lady's voice that does this video? Oh my god, it's so freaking annoying. You literally sound like you're dead. And she used the wrong your. She used Y-O-U-R. Yeah, you're an idiot. Anyway, you literally sound like you're dead. I could never, in all caps, listen to you for more than a minute, 'cause I'd want to rip my hair out and hang myself with it. You can't even tell where one of your sentences ends and another one starts. You show absolutely no emotion in anything you're saying, like a broken down robot from the 1800s. You seriously need a new hobby, lady. I responded, well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine? So I'm going to link this video and y'all tell me if I sound like I'm dead and I sound like a robot from the 1800s. Did they even have robots back then? And fuck her with my hobby. Go scroll on by, you fucking bitch. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? And last minute edit. I know y'all are looking for me to do a piece of shit grouch bullshit that's, the letter and her mental status and all that other bullshit. I will get to it. I've just had to do some stuff in the last few days that doesn't require a whole lot of energy, if you know what I mean. So I will get to it, and other people have covered it. And I know y'all are looking for my take. I mean, get that. Y'all know I'm slow. Gotta just hang with me, alright? We'll get there eventually. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to acknowledge that, yes, I will be working on Gannon and piece of shit and all that coming up. Love you guys. The first comment reads, I would say, get off this earth. You have no right. He should not breathe the air around him, someone replied. That's a privilege for him. Yeah, it's reserved for people, say, for example, that don't commit crimes or murder others. People that aren't dumb fucks. I wish he'd just do us all a big favor and ... Yeah, we all know what the ... is. Someone else said, hell fussy fire son. What did you do? Kill everyone in the house and lie like a dog and say you did not do it? Good God, son. Someone replied, he reminds me of Foghorn Leghorn. Laughed my ass off. I must say, good God Almighty, son, what the fuck? This scumbag has no place being compared to a dog. A dog's life is far more precious than this piece of shit's life is. Yes, I agree. Wax-eating blob of nothing, Chris Watts. That is your legacy. Right on, someone replied. CW is a cold, selfish, self-centered piece of shit. He never deserved such a beautiful and loving wife like Shanann. I agree. His day will come when he faces his judgment for what he did. He took away everything that was good for everything that is evil, and his day awaits him. It's terribly sad and heartbreaking to see videos of Shanann and the kids. Such beautiful and loving souls taken by the evil demon Chris Watts is. May Shanann, Bella, Cece, and baby Nico rest in peace. To Shanann's parents and brother, you all remain in my thoughts and prayers. Shanann, Bella, Cece, and baby Nico, you will forever live in our heart. Well said. I would ask him why. I know why from media and interrogations, but I mean the real full why. After that, I would just spit in his face. Nicely put. Someone replied, all decent people feel as you do, but the truth is there is no why. This crime defies all rational explanation. I think perhaps the more relevant question is how? How can you choke the oxygen from the person who loves you, trusts you, made vows to you, and at that moment carries your unborn son? How can you smother to death two precious infants you conceived and watched being born? Two innocent souls who love and trust you as their wonderful daddy, their hero and protector. And after those atrocities, how can you drag their still warm, lifeless bodies to your truck? drive in silence to a prearranged dumping site, and dispose of them with such cold, callous indifference in squalid, lonely graves, drive off and leave them there, take a shower and head to work, acting normally and even smiling with duper's delight as you secretly recall details of the horrors you just inflicted on innocent, vulnerable, now dead people who loved you. The final how is how Watts was able to act normally in the days, weeks, and ever since, feeling no emotion whatsoever at his cruel violence that took 4 lives away from those that loved them forever. How has he never felt any remorse or guilt or even shed a single sincere tear? Chris Watts cannot answer the hows any more than he can tell how he became the monster he undoubtedly is. We will never get any useful answers from him. He knows what he is in the depths of his depravity, but he's not interested in exploring real self-knowledge. He hasn't the balls for that. Amen, sister. This spineless waste of skin won't cooperate with the psychologists who want to study him in jail. I don't think he should be given a choice. That scumbag should be studied like a lab rat. Yeah, make him run on a wheel while the taxpayer funds his bed and board. I know, I hate that. Why aren't they made to do manual labor of things that the city and government pay people to do, such as cut grass or something? Even if it's in public areas, you just stand by with a machine gun ready to go. Don't let them cut grass around schools and daycares and shit, though. I want to see brain scans, a full factual psychological history, and expert analysis. If he declines to cooperate, privileges like food, water, and blankets should be withheld. While we have monsters like him captive, we should study and learn all we can about how they are created. That may help prevent future similar crimes. Yes, it would. That's how I feel as well. Thank you for articulating it. The comment continues, and could glean valuable clues to help potential victims spot the red flags in such highly dangerous individuals and escape them, as Shanann and her babies tragically couldn't. Thank you, commenter. You've made some very good points. Someone else replied, true, no sense can be made of it when there's no sense to be found. It will never make any sense to any sane mind. Agreed. If Chris Watts was truly born again, he would plead for forgiveness and confess the truth about his horrible crimes against his family. He wouldn't be coy and constantly changing his story. From all signs and appearances, Chris Watts is exactly the same man that went in that prison. I concur. He has just chosen to put on a new mask. Yes! And he expects everyone to extol praise and sympathy for all he has been through. I know, isn't it sickening? I think he's a wretched human being that deserves much more punishment than what he has been given. With all luck, he will be moved to GP, general population, perhaps even given a few privileges and a job where he will be forced to interact with like-minded peers that understand what he's all about, because they are just like him. Yeah, I bet they all learn new shit off of each other too. You're like, wow, I didn't think of that if I ever get out. It's about time Mr. Watts stands on his own 2 feet for the first time in his miserable life and handles his business for himself. He is a grown-ass man that should be paying the price for his crimes. He's been coddled long enough. I am in total agreement with this shit. They should make him dig ditches since he likes digging in the ground. He seemed to pull off that grave in no time. Or did someone help him? Or did he dig it in advance? I kind of think he did it in advance. Damn sick motherfucker. If he felt remorse, he'd snuff his miserable life out. Yes, out of shame and embarrassment and dishonor and disgrace and humiliation. He would be mortified if he felt remorse. He doesn't. He has no remorse, regret, penitence, guilty conscience, pangs of conscience. No, he doesn't. No regrets. No anguish, distress, sadness, misery, deep regret, woe. None of that shit. I fucking hate him. Back to the comments. Someone replied, well said. I hope he gets a job like Jeff Dahmer did and something similar happens to Watts. But more painfully, God forgive me for saying such, I actually think Dahmer was a nicer person than this piece of shit who's allowed to exist. Someone replied, totally agree, thumbs up. What would I say to Potato Head? I would say it all was stones. Oh, we did this one last time. It was really good. I forgot. It's still a good one, though. He is a fucking potato head. Someone said, can we do what would you say to Kimberley post next? My adoration grows daily, LOL. Someone replied, she gets that in her comments already. Yes, I do. I do, and y'all are just beyond sweet, more than I ever could have thought that anyone could be. I just real quick and we'll get back to the comments. I had totally given up on mankind. Really, just every time I would go out and I would encounter rude store clerks, someone laying on their horn, stuff like that, and I'd come back sometimes almost in tears and then not go out for a few days or longer. But I would come in and tell my husband the world is so mean, but it's not. It's really not. So thank you guys. No, we're not going to do that because this commenter is correct. I get that in my comments already. Someone replied, that is very true. Someone else said yes. Another said, love my Kimberly with heart emojis. Thank you guys. Y'all are beyond sweet, kind, generous, sympathetic, and compassionate. Alright, now let's get back to saying mean and rude shit and then laughing about it. Back to the comments about Chris, fuckface, McGee, asshat, shit for brains, earwax eating wads. Ugh. Someone said, agree with, and then says the commenter's name. Why haven't the prisoners got him yet? And that dirty lug Nicole, that's a good one. I've not heard that one before. Hope you get yours too. You did your homework. Sad you passed. Someone replied, I know, right? It drives me nuts. And the guards, everybody said he would get his. 2 years later, he's still free to eat snacks all day and breathe. Can't you imagine he's a big fat roly-poly now? Like when Shanann took him in? In the unit he is being held in, most of the men have done the same crimes against women, children, or both, so nobody there is going to hurt him. He's in protective custody, not general population. Yes, and I don't remember where I learned this, but why do we waste money keeping assholes alive? Sorry I blurted that out in the middle of a sentence. I think I have Tourette's sometimes. That he's also in a medical ward and it's for his protection. Just let him go. Just let him go. Yes, they are protecting a child killer and a woman killer. I hate this dude. I live here in Colorado. This hurt all of us deeply. Still don't have enough information. Yes. Whatever rock No Knickers crawled under is well hidden, ain't it? Well done. It's so crazy to think that he killed his entire family, yet he is protected around the clock, has a bed to sleep in and 3 meals a day. It really irks me. Yeah, he has been relieved of anything difficult in his life and he's living it easy. This is exactly, if it weren't with Nicole, this would be his second choice of just being left alone and people feeding him and shit. Giving him his clean underwear every day, like Shanann probably did. Well, no, I saw him doing laundry. But yeah, it was in that very nice laundry room. Oh, how I wish I had a laundry room. I have a laundry closet. No, I want one where I can walk in, have a counter to fold, place to hang up shit, and I'm totally getting off track here. Sorry. Let's continue. Me too. Wasting taxpayers' money, taking up oxygen. I know. Other great people could have been breathing, but he took that all away. Oxygen 4 other great people could have been breathing, but he took all of that away. Let me stop. I'm getting irritated just typing about him. Ugh. Once he gets in general population, they will definitely get him. But I'm surprised some guards didn't get him yet. These must be the most trusted guards in the unit he's in. What do you want to bet? Someone replied, we can only hope. Yes, we hope and pray all the time. Unfortunately, he will most likely never be placed in general population. This was such a high-profile case. CW is under protective custody. I'm really hoping that someone gets him in jail anyway. Just 5 minutes alone with some gang members who hate child killers. Prison is too good for Chris. Yeah, it can be an accident of someone that was going to spend their life there anyway. That quote-unquote disgusting thing faked being a normal man, complete facade. Its real self emerged when it got entangled with a side hole outside his marital bond. Got so carried away with stupidity and lust that it murdered its family. Now in prison, it's behind the facade of Christianity, etc. Whatever, wherever it goes, it will always be defined by what it did to its family. It is crazier than a shithouse rat. Nothing is real or genuine about it. Good point. Well stated. Thank you. I love how people come up with unique ways of expressing their disgust. You don't want to just hear mine all the time. That shit's got to get old after a while. Okay, trolls, don't take that and run with it. Love you too. I'd ask him, who wasn't meant to be there? Yeah, when he said to his dad, she wasn't supposed to be there. Dumbass, thinking that, they're not going to pick up a whisper. I'm sorry, let me start over with this comment. I'd ask him, who wasn't meant to be there? If he met NK, he had told his dad, and his dad would have told law enforcement. Can't work that out. Was it bullshit? I'd pummel him till he answered. I would have too. I've already stated in other videos, if that was my son, I would have started slapping him and telling him, you tell me the truth right now, god damn it. What the fuck happened? And if he wouldn't talk, I'd hit him upside the head. As a grown man, not as a child. But my son, I am lucky enough to have the best son in the world, and I know everybody says that, but I do. He's such a sweet boy. Even though he's 36 now, he's still my boy. Towers over me. Next comment reads, I watch until the end all the time, or at least listen. I think CW is a fart-ass nugget. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching my videos till the end. That's very sweet. And I am in total agreement with fuckface being a fart-ass nugget. It is still too hard to wrap my head around this. Love the little girls, Shanann and baby Nico. Yes, we love them as well. CW is really named Chris Twats. Yes, he is. That should be changed on all the paperwork. I'd say, was it really worth it for that disgusting mistress? Where is your love of your life now? I'm sure she planted in his head that she wanted to start fresh, and stupid as Chris is, he took it literally and committed this horrible crime. I'm sure, because people of his type, they do take everything literally. They don't have a sense of humor, so they don't know when you're joking, and they think everything you say you are completely serious about, and they take it literally. I speak from experience. I know people like this. I've worked with people like this. They weren't psychopath, murderer, annihilators, though. Someone replied, he didn't commit this crime alone, though. He had no backbone and was too much of a coward to do it alone. Did your mother kill you and you came back? Wouldn't she have ate him if she killed him? Don't they do, isn't that what they do in the wild? They eat their young. If they're special. But they don't have to be PC out there in the woods and shit. And they do shit in the woods, but you know what I'm saying. You folks that take my shit literally, that I say, they're out there. They still do it. We watch till the end, Kimberley, and you know that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone commented, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, and as I strap him to the waterboard, I tell him I want the truth and nothing but the truth. And I would add, damn it, and then slap him across the face while his face is, ooh, snap him with a wet towel as he's being waterboarded. Yeah, I wonder if we can buy tickets. Straight to his face. Admit NK was involved. NK, yeah, if she was, he should do the right thing because for her to be involved, it only warrants the truth. Exactly. If she was involved, he needs to tell on her. It's okay to tattle in this instance, CW fuckface dumbass. Karma is coming for you in this life or the next. You will pay for your evil ways. Yes, he will. Probably over and over. Like, why? Maybe it's a hard question, Kimbernator. Love ya. Heart emoji, diamond emoji, praying hands emoji. And I'm not sure what that one is. Maybe it's a crystal ball. I used to tell my kids that I had a crystal ball. And I could see them when they left the house. The look on their faces. Oh yeah. 'Cause I would just kind of make up some shit that because I know them so well that they might have done. And they would just quietly go to their room and start cleaning it or something or doing homework, reading a book, trying to show what a good child they were. Said, I'm watching. And Santa Claus. Well, never mind for people. Santa Claus is real. He lives at the North Pole and he visits. Never mind. Get an elf on a shelf. We never did that, thank God. It came out after they grew up. Anyway, back to the comments. I'd rather let old Sparky do the talking. He should have had a botched execution. Yeah. You know, when the drug cocktail does not work properly and it takes 45 minutes to slowly die and y'all just fill in the blank to make yourselves feel better. No, I will repeat. Why could you do this to the beautiful family? Evil, worse than evil. Make 'em jump rope to that. Evil, worse than evil. My mother is Evil Knievel. And Chris Watt's family did not like Shanann because she had class, so they were jealous. And I would like to add, I think they thought she was uppity or snobbish, and she was not. What they were seeing was good manners and grace. Perhaps they had never seen that before. She was a proper young lady. End of story. Someone replied, she was hardworking and organized. She was able to build a house and earn a living while being a full-time mom. Her house was organized and clean. But that wasn't enough for Chris. He needed some crazy slag to build up his ego. I know. It's disgusting. She was smart and beautiful. They were jealous, someone else replied. All of these are getting lots of likes too. Someone else said definitely, and another said so jealous. Yeah, they were, I think. You know, you can have whatever you want. You just gotta go out there and do it. No one's gonna stop by the sofa and ask you if you want to take on the world. That's all. There's no secret. The secret is off your ass and on your feet. I used to do that to my kids when they were in school, and I'd walk in their room and start flipping the light off and on. Off your ass and on your feet. Off your ass. I'd say off and on, off and on. And they would get so pissed and put a pillow over their head. But they knew I was not going to stop or leave until they were off their ass and on their feet. Simple as that. Go out and be successful today. Someone else said, I would let my baseball bat do all the talking. Good idea. I love these ideas. And we should line up and just take turns, and give the person in front of you adequate time to do and say what they need and want to do and say. It's only fair, and then you will get the same treatment. So everybody just chill and flip the fuck out when it's your turn on him. And someone did laughing emojis, thumbs up. Yeah, let your baseball bat do the talking. He is not worth the time. Much agreed. And that's a yeah, but, he's really not worth the time and effort. But if it makes you feel good, then do it. Except have a goddamn affair on your beautiful and faithful wife. How the hell she kept that house clean and organized is beyond me. I can't keep mine. I try. Oh my God, I try. I used to be pretty good at it in my younger days, but whatever, those are gone. Someone else said, "Why, Chris? The truth now, please." Why? Just why? How could you kill your wife and children as if they were a bag of trash? Someone else said, "Mommy didn't approve or appreciate Shanann. She would have adored NK. I think you're right. Yep, she would have fit right in. He's an air stealer." You know, sometimes that little voice in the back of my head says that they already did adore NK. I don't know. I don't think they had an in-person meeting. Well, I think Ronnie did when he got to Colorado, when Chris was sitting there at the police station running his mouth nonstop. Anyway, back to the comments. God, I know. Why hasn't he been attacked in prison? What is wrong with those fellow prisoners? What is wrong? They can't get to him because he's so coddled. He is fucking coddled there. His guard protects all sick fucks like that. The real inmates will find a way to get to him. No worries. I'm always waiting to hear that someone got that dirt bag. Me too. I've wondered that myself. He seems to be having pretty good time locked up. A pretty good time locked up. I think so too. Solitary confinement or in the same pod as likewise inmates. Yep. He's safe in the library. Oh yeah. I'm sure he gets to go to the library anytime he wants. Go get a candy bar anytime he wants. Fuck him. Fuck the fuck off. And when you get there, fuck off from there too. And then turn around and come back and fuck off again. He's not in general population, and he most likely never will be. He's under protective custody. They got it wrong. Someone said, "Like that one, ha ha, thumbs up." Oh, I love this so much, another commenter said. Shit in a bucket. I don't know what the hell that background noise was through a large portion of the video. Sounds like a washing machine or a dryer, or it could be a number of things. Or it could have been me. Who the hell knows? But we're gonna wrap it up here. That's a lot of damn talking, and you can only take so much. I can only take so much. But I do hope you enjoyed it. Much love and peace. Thank you for listening.